Here today, we're going to do some work on the Huffy. We got a eBay Xgrip from China. Actually, I think it shipped out of California. Same Chinese garbage here. And I had a ram mount. Whatever. I think it's a 1-inch ball. And it goes onto the bar. But I didn't have the Xgrip part, so I ordered this Chinese one. And grips pretty well. Has a USB port on it, so that's pretty cool. And came with a few feet of harness. So we're going to wire up this USB port and make it happen. And oh yes, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. As you see, we have quite a bit of harness here. And no instructions, but we're going to assume red is positive and black is negative. We're going to wire it up to our battery here. Actually, probably not. I'm going to see if it has a power source that activates when I turn on the ignition, that I can wire it up to. That way it's not just on all the time, because, well, that would kind of suck and probably kill your battery if that were to happen. So on the 2nd gen SV650, you have this little cover here that you can pop off. So I popped off this little cover, and that looks like a pretty good place to put the little harness for the USB charger. So we're going to get our nice little multimeter and measure the voltage across that to see if it's live all the time. And wow, it really does not like a garbage ass multimeter out of here. And we're gonna use my really nice field piece multimeter, see if we can't get some actual readings, see what's going on. And measuring 12.42 volts across that. So that's live all of the time. I really wanted something that was only live when the ignition was on, but I don't see an easy access to that. So let's see. This thing has an on and off switch, and it doesn't. So I have to ask myself, when it's off. Oh, it does have an on and off switch. So I just have to remember to turn that on and off every time I plug in the USB port, or it may kill my battery. So, alright, well, let's wire it up. To route the harness properly, it probably will behoove you to remove the fuel tank. So we're going to do that. By remove, I just mean lift up on the little part of the tank you can lift up on. Alright, so what I did is I ran the harness down by the brake line, through this hole in the frame, out this hole in the frame, up around, behind the frame, across through here, under this piece, behind the fairing, up, and then our little leads are here, and we're going to connect them, and then our USB charger should be wired up. And I'll throw a few zip ties in there just for security. Alright, got everything wired in, so now it's time to see if we're charging. Oh, that's cool. It's a little, I'll turn so you can see. I got a blue light there. You can see the little blue light in here that lets you know that it's on. I got everything plugged up. I'm going to plug it into the phone here, see if we're charging. Let's see. Get a notification. Yep, we're charging. Looks like it works. And then got my little helmet too. So if I get in a real pinch, I guess it would reach up and plug in my helmet, so I'll never lose music. Just turn this off. Switch that to the off position. Blue light goes off, and we're good to go. That's all wired up. And that's all there is to it. Just went on a little ride. Ram belt held up really well. I pulled the cover to the little, oh shit, I forgot to turn that off. USB port off on accident, so that's my only gripe, is the little waterproof rubber thing that plugs the USB port was a piece of junk and fell off. Other than that, I'd rate it a solid 8, 9 out of 10.